I got a cool.
Are you okay today, Brian?
I've had a lot of alcohol this week.
Oh my god.
My personal self has reflected onto my character a bit too much.
Oh my lord. Slack, give me a fucking recap. I'm like Brian did next week.
Fuck. We met the Knights of Yi or
Me.
I want to murder him already.
You fucking started. You wanted me to do this.
Yeah, because I think it's funny and I hate myself.
Then why are you surprised?
Just fucking do it.
Okay. Right, Knights of Yi or Yi. We met them. We did something with shrubbery. I think we went. Sylvia. The Knights who say Yi.
Knee.
Sylvia was essentially left alone by a couple members of the party who just didn't want to deal with it. So she went and got shrubberies, I believe, and gave it to them. Some sort of weird payment. After which, we made it through the forest, and fuck, actually,
Come on, bud.
I don't remember. I also had a minor amount of alcohol this week. We fought demons. I know that for sure. We fought demons. Stopped the forest fires in the Wood Elf Forest. We came upon the burning elf village and killed the demon and then took her soul.
Are any of my players not alcoholics?
I'm not an alcoholic, sir.
Would you like?
I can't drink.
What the fuck is this butt kissing shit?
Kissing shit? What?
I'm not trying to get struck by lightning. Every time Slick talks, it brings the next person who speaks after him closer to
Simon, you can drink alcohol.
the lightning.
Does your liver not work, sir?
No, 19. I can't legally drink alcohol.
Oh.
It's illegal.
Yeah,
wait. What country do you live in?
America. The United States.
You can drink
Oh my, for some reason, I mean, you just can't drink it in public.
Oh my god.
Sorry, for some reason I thought he was from the British Isles.
What?
Many people do, along with Canada.
Canada, yeah. No, but I
Either
choose...
Canada or...
Yeah, I thought he was from the British Isles, so I thought his drinking age was 18.
Ugh.
Actually, I think their drinking age is 16.
No,
It's 18. No, it's 18. Oh my lord.
Alright.
That's a headache.
That was an interesting recap.
I do agree.
I hope you liked it.
There was a lot missing from it, but sure.
Yep.
I mean, you were all there last week, right? Yeah. Should've. Something.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Alcoholism.
We met an avatar of death looking motherfucker. The Slick was enamored by and immediately forgot about.
I was more enamored by the thing she was holding than her.
He.
What is your problem, Slick?
What are you talking about?
What are you? You okay, bud?
No, I'm confused. I was talking about one thing and then.
Oh, okay. We're talking about okay. It's okay.
The player avatars disappeared from me.
Eh?
Like, I don't see the icons that are supposed to be in the left bottom corner.
I don't know.
You have it set to names
Look,
only.
Nope. They just disappeared. I was just checking those settings now.
Nick, why you got furry art on your
Weird.
server?
Huh?
That's a
Well, you
good
got
question.
furry art on
Nick.
your
Are
server.
you trying to tell us something?
I can't hear you because somebody's talking over you. What?
So why do you got furry art on your server?
Where?
In the art channel.
That's from Faith, remember?
No.
Yeah, that's from Faith posting.
Yeah, it's from Faith. How long ago did she post that? 4
It
months
says
ago?
right there.
5 months ago? Yes, I was trying to figure out how long ago.
There you go. Happy? This is gonna be one of those sessions tonight for all of us.
I hope not.
Yeah.
We're going to the Wood Elves,
Probably.
and I'm trying not to start a race war.
There's always a race war. It's D&D.
These guys are actually one of the only. Other
It's not
places
it's
that
not fantasy without racism. That's a for different skin color. You're in the right. We know. All right, so you guys you stayed in Mena for the night, I believe, using the card under the large tree. I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Yes. Okay. So you stayed in the manor, I believe. Did you? Or either way, you took a long rest. You got your
Yep.
long rest in. Good job.
Mhm.
Got your long rest. And you're going to head back. You're going to head to Null Azron in the north, following the trails. Anything in particular you guys want to do while your long rest area is happening?
Not particularly at the moment.
All right.
I guess I will. Well, we have to hide. I'll make a healing potion.
Mhm. And then do we come? The soul. Are you all consuming it? Yes or no?
I ain't.
Yeah.
No. 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 No.
Yes.
Hey, that thing is red and looks delicious.
Well,
Trying to stay
My God,
faithful
is it
to my
a-
God.
well, it's a good thing it's not a.
Which one tastes better, blue or red? That's a good
Well,
question.
I mean, we have
We
to
have
eat
to
the red to
figure this
figure it
out,
out.
or else we don't
You want to
understand the
take the red
palette.
pill or the blue pill?
Why
Anyway,
not both? Can we eat them both at the same time? What if that happens?
I'm consuming the soul.
Okay, so Brian, you?
I mean,
As long as it's not in front of you. My God.
Slick? I gave
Blue.
you an answer earlier this week.
I know. I'm saying that as a response of yes, I'm going to eat it.
3. Yeah. And then
Alright,
you're
so-
saying yes.
Peer pressure, Simon. You eat it.
Simon,
No.
you just get your soul cleansed after.
It's fine.
It's not
It
how-
doesn't actually corrupt your soul.
Yeah.
That's not the problem.
Look, as long as you don't eat human
Right.
souls, you're fine.
Don't force Simon.
I
if somebody
don't
doesn't wanna
care.
eat.
I'm not eating
no,
that.
no, no. As long as you don't eat.
You guys
multiple
can all
souls.
eat it to your own content. I won't stop you. I am not eating that.
It tastes like an apple.
Well,
You
good for
fucking-
you. I hope you enjoy
Why'd you have to
the
make an
apple.
eating?
Just think of it as a very spicy apple.
I'm assuming Cineres is eating it.
I don't know.
Well,
We'll keep a piece for her.
We'll find out.
I imagine Cineres is the type of person that sees like the fragment of the soul in her portal and is like, ooh, what's that? Eat.
Fair enough. Well, the soul will split into pieces. It does do that. Here you go. You can go ahead and consume the soul. It tastes like nothing.
Oh,
It's non-fattening too.
It does feel weird going down though.
Yeah.
She's cursing us as she's being consumed.
Otherwise, you feel fine. Would you look at that? Each one you can add infernal to your languages.
Ooh,
That
love
consumed
it.
it. If you do
Oh,
not
no,
already
okay,
have it.
we're into demon.
Sorry, demon speak. My bad. Demon speak. Or
Oh.
demon.
What's the difference between infernal and demon speak?
We get
There's
high
only
demon.
demon speak.
There's only demon speak. There's no infernal.
I get them mixed up occasionally, but it's only demon speak.
Do we get a different language if we already got it?
No,
Can
bite me.
I speak fancy demon?
No. Okay.
Now I can write in DHK and demon speak at the same time.
Wow.
Go back to your hole.
Man, I can't wait till our eyes start turning red.
I think that's the best part. There's a magic item for that.
I got a pair of horns. That's neat.
Good for you.
What's this hungering for souls I'm feeling?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I do have something I want to do. I want to go pray to my
Mm-hmm.
god for the
Some
power to
flipping
tolerate
sauce,
this
bro.
bullshit.
It's not. It's
Fucking-
perfectly fine.
It's not.
It's perfectly
not.
fine.
It's fine.
Putting a fucking.
Okay, I make another healing potion.
Alrighty. With that, you guys ready to move out?
Yep.
You got your
Yeah.
movements. Okay.
If Simon doesn't want to eat his piece, can I eat it?
No.
If Simon doesn't eat his piece, they're just like a tiny piece of the soul that just follows him.
No.
Yes.
It just never split for
Is
him.
there? Yeah, is there like some tiny containing method I can make to store the
No.
soul?
No.
You
You
get to
chose
say
not to
you
eat
do
it.
it or not.
Peer pressure.
All right, move
Yeah,
forward
okay.
on.
I just want to
No,
make
I-
sure that it doesn't come back in some way to kill us.
No, it just didn't split off enough for all of you then. So for the four of you who want to do it, and maybe Cineres, who knows? We're not gonna get that specific. It's a tabletop game. I wouldn't worry about it.
You know, good on you, Simon, for not conforming to peer pressure. Good job, man.
Weakling.
Right,
Alrighty.
Why can't we just
Brian, roll a
Onwards.
d20.
Yep. Onwards to justice.
To justice.
I don't know.
Come on, that one. Damn.
Monster of the West. Let's go. Level up to 8.
You think you'd level up from that? You wouldn't make it out of that fight.
Who knows?
I mean, if we did win,
I know.
Sure.
Well, I mean, they probably wouldn't make it out of the fight.
Hey. Alright. So, I'm gonna double check that. Where you're fucking at. Or you can get there. Alright, you guys continue your trek through the Ebony Woods. Large trees surrounding you as you traverse the magical forest in question. It's rather uneventful in the forest. After you had stopped the burning one of the sacred trees here and putting some of the men to death who had killed a village of wood elves, continue along your path. Occasionally seeing old statues covered in vines and thick foliage. So occasionally the tree roots growing over the roads as you head towards Noladron. Simon, stop dipping! She's yelling at him pointlessly.
I miss seeing D. You would yell at him more than me.
I swear, every time I see Ignis's portrait, I'd think of fucking Ingy.
Yeah. Hey, at least I don't have to put up with the some of the stuff you do.
Actually, I take it back a little bit. Did a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, I'm just chilling in the wagon.
I imagine. I'm just waiting for you guys. to
Actually, I'm
talk.
asleep. I'm gonna be napping.
You be napping. Okay.
Yeah.
Napping,
This
napping.
is my prerogative.
Wow.
Gonna have Capo keep up watch.
Keep out watch. Sure. Have Capital give me a perception.
Sure.
Nice. Nice
24.
roll, Capital Park. All right. As you guys continue along the woodland trail, you do eventually start to come towards a small little clearing. And as you begin to enter into it, Capo, before everyone else can see it, notices there is movement in the trees and on the brushes along the route. And as you guys enter into the clearing, you notice looks to be a handful, dozens of the reavers you had previously fought. But there's no heavily armored corpses here. These reavers are pelted full of arrows.
It's good to see that what elves do what they always do.
What do you do with the information there, Simon?
Uh, well, he would share it out if people haven't already seen it, but
Roll the highest score.
yeah. How far away is the corpses from the little path we're taking?
You're entering into the grove, and they're kind of like on either side of the road.
Yeah.
See, like there's one or two corpses on the road, so the carts are going to go over them.
Not really sure what to do with that information.
So do you?
Yeah. Ooh, if they're close enough, can I go over and see how long ago these arrows hit the body? Is the blood fresh? Stuff like that.
Not sure. As the carts come past them, you definitely can. Give me a medicine check. Medicine.
Medicine. 12. Not bad. Did that not go over?
Pretty fucking recently. Some of them, they're cold to the touch right now, but not all the blood has fully hardened. It's like that phase, like almost hardening, starting to coagulate.
Yeah, with that knowledge, Simon would look back. These bodies are fresh, so the elves that did this are probably nearby. So, if you got any banners of universal peace, I'd take them out now.
Is there a banner universal peace you people have?
No,
I don't even understand the concept.
as
We know
long
you.
we're not demons, and they should be able to tell that.
Not anymore.
We can't see that one skin cone. Shoot him!
Right.
Damn, they're more
I-
racist than us. Jesus Christ.
Now that we can see souls looking at them, can I see like red around their souls or something?
It's not how that works.
You
I
can't
wanna
see
see.
them, their souls, sadly. Only souls of
While they're
deceased.
still living.
While they're still living.
Damn. Worth a shot.
You can just see when the souls have vacated the bodies, you can see them.
That is one of the things I learned from the whatever for the mother of my gods is that it is part of the process of consuming souls, the evening star. Part of the process of consuming souls first requires you to see souls, but you can only see souls of the departed. Which is why, generally speaking, demons have to keep killing. It's not like they can just drag the soul out of someone.
Yet.
Yeah.
Oh
Fast
crap.
forward 3 levels down, there's a demon holding a dude hostage, screaming Kalima, Kalima.
Rips it.
Right. Well, I think we should just keep moving forward. And if they shoot, just hide, right?
Yes.
Alright. Nobody have weapons out and just move along.
You guys continue along the trail, and as you begin to reach the other side of the glaive, you hear the sounds of a tree. Like it sounds like it's starting to snap. As the horses in the front carriage kind of buck up, as a large Trent moves in front of you.
Oh, a tree. Okay, that's not hard.
Standing about 25 feet tall.
Are we there yet?
Hold up. And Sylvia will speak in Elvish, hoping that the Trent can understand her, and say, Hail, are you a guardian of the Wood Elves?
Look at the stat block. Can they even speak? They can. Ooh. Go. There.
I am Sylvia Moonshadow of the Moon Elves. These are the compatriots of my caravan. We were seeking to inquire at the Wood Elves settlements about the recent demon attacks.
Are you? Oh.
We are not.
Demons.
God damn you. We are no friend to demons.
How did you find the route?
I have a friend who has taught me about some of the Wood Elven trails. He's only a half-elf, but his father taught him and he taught me.
These routes aren't that hidden.
What, Brian?
The routes aren't that hidden.
You may move forward. Keep weapons away.
We understand.
Harm not the trees.
I would never dare.
Good.
Good thing the Pyromaniac Flame Skull's in the bag.
And the Trent will slowly move out of the way.
Well, forward ho.
Da, 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 da.
Oh wait, how much longer till we get there?
It's
A
fine.
time it will take. Not too long, but not too short.
Sylvia will say an Italian comment over to Verleana. Says, in Treant time, that could be a few years.
Spends the next 2 years in the forest. Lost.
But Sylvia will continue to lead the caravan forward.
Okay.
I'm about to lose my shit with this if we don't move forward.
You getting mad with the treants? What do you expect them to talk
Yes.
fast?
Yes, they
fucking
want them to
tree.
talk faster.
No, you leave those trees alone, bro. If you want to go make it talk faster, bring out an axe. Oh, whack.
An axe and some fire. I do have the battle axe thing.
I would advise against that. You are in the middle of a forest.
How you beat a forest with fire?
The old saying. If a
Is
tree,
this where I make a
a
deadly
tree-
encounter with 20 trents?
No.
Fireball.
Not here.
Fire!
No, you gotta remember they can make 20 trents can make 40 more trents.
Yeah.
The other spells.
And then those trents can make more trents.
No,
You'd be
no,
stuck in an infinite
they-
loop.
No, they can't. They can't.
Here's the problem: the ebony
well.
wood, all the trees in the ebony wood are treants.
There you go. Anyway,
Who knows? I know, but I'm not going to tell you. That's no fun. All right. So, you guys continue along the route. Occasionally, you feel like you were being watched, but it doesn't really bother you much. Occasionally, you see some of the trees move. At one point, you have to wait 20 minutes for a tree to fully move across the street. Because it
That's
blocks
fine,
the
as long
route.
as they're not fucking talking.
Oh, it's talking. As it slowly starts to move. Back in my day, we didn't have carts. Had to walk the whole mile. And he just continues with that kind of dialogue. Referring back to his day.
Sylvia will have conversations with the treant, so if other people don't want to, they don't have
Yes, back in his day when all the elves were white.
to.
The Cracker Barrel was pure.
Once my friend got hood, it looked nice.
But overall, it's uneventful. You got the occasional wildlife that kind of roams around you. But eventually you start to reach what seems to be starting to a settlement. As you begin to approach the river, you see a elvish designed city with walls that are actually trees. The tree roots and the bark are kind of molding into a defensive wall. They stretch, same about the rest of the trees, about over 100 feet tall. Most likely these are not grown to these specifications. But as you begin to approach, you do see there is looks to be a gate of sorts. But there is nobody to greet you. It's currently closed.
Once we get to the gates, Sylvia will look up and shout, "Hail, cousins! I come to inquire about the recent demon attack."
Only birch trees. It used to be birchwood for a time.
God damn it.
And they moved in. Turned
Turned them into oaks. And then to ebony.
and they started building the projects. Casual racism on your stream. Go fuck yourself.
I know,
Yeah,
unironically,
well,
I think trees would be some of the most racist beings if they were sentient.
I would think so too.
Because we just casually cut them down and use their body. Yeah.
No, it's because there are so many different types of trees and they actively fight each other.
Oh, they're towards each other. I thought they were towards
Yes, you
us.
dumbass.
Trees are naturally competitive for each other against each other.
Yeah. So I think trees would be like, if they were sentient, would be the most racist things on the planet.
As you cry out, you see. How do I describe this? You are going to see as a few owls kind of fly down from the tree and look at you. They kind of like look at you, tilt their heads. You ever been judged by an owl before? We are now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
A few seconds later, one of them screeches.
Oh boy, do I have to get knocked?
As you will see
I don't
or
speak.
you see as the gate will open slowly.
Saying that, Sylvia will make.
It was a screech of war, wasn't it?
We'll wait for the gate to open enough for the carts to pass through before going in.
What, Neon?
I'll say, is that the screech of war?
Screech of war. Suddenly, hundreds of
They're
arrows
gonna
start to
shit on
rain
our
down.
cart, aren't they?
I'm just saying that what else, if they decide to attack you, yeah, good luck.
Yeah, no. I mean, Sylvia and the Wood Elves would have a problem when fighting each other, in that they both can just hide from each other forever. It's a matter of who sees who first.
All
I
right,
think
so
they would win. They were based off numbers.
as you guys, as the gate opens up, it opens up just enough for two figures to come out. Just look at them. They're clad in looks to be medium armor. They're actually wearing a cloak. I forget what it's called. The cloak that can let you camouflage better.
Elvenkind.
Oh, what?
Cloak of Elvenkind.
I think that's
Yeah.
what it is.
That is the cloak of Elvenkind.
They have helmets on that look to be a mix of metal with some wood elements to it. Kind of walk up to you guys.
Sylvia at this point
What
would have dismounted the hippogriff and will bow in greeting.
What's your business?
We recently encountered demons in the southern parts of the Ebony Wood, and we prevented them from burning down a good portion of the forest, even one of the great trees. We came here hoping to inquire more about the demon attacks and hopefully have a place to rest outside of the woods.
Oh,
What's up,
the
cuz?
tree. What?
What's up, cuz?
Is that what you say to him?
Yeah.
He just gives you a nod. Well, if the trends let you through, I suppose you're not bad. Or photo us. And as for your inquiry into the demon attacks, they've been running rampant all over the woods. They've been quite a nuisance, but we're dealing with them as they come.
Yes. Luckily, we were able to take out at least one of the leaders, a demon by the name of Winter, something along those lines.
Trinity.
Trinity.
Storm. Trinity.
Trinity
Caller.
Storm. That's what it was.
Trinity Stormcaller. Remember their names.
She was a bitch, honestly.
I like their music.
Anyways, we can talk about this more inside, hopefully? No. It's a little hot out here.
It's hot in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have air conditioning.
What?
Oh, it's something we invented up north. It's very nice.
You live in the cold.
Yes.
Hmm.
All right. Well, may we come inside to rest for the night?
I suppose. I'm imagining you passing through.
Yes, we are on our way to. Which is a kind where we are map. Falkenheim.
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 Falkenhayn.
Falkenhayn.
Get your words right, boss. Well, you're more than our elfish kin are more than welcome to stay.
I'm sorry, Simon.
You're gonna have to sleep outside.
He's allowed to stay as well. With you.
Oh, lovely.
But the gates will open up a little bit more.
So, what kind of booze you got here?
Go find out.
Mhm. And in we go.
Alright. So, as you guys begin to wander in, it's the same designs that you saw previously. A lot of the houses are kind of like designed with trees in mind, being built along with them. It is a medium-sized city. It definitely is supporting a large elvish population on at home. Bridges are running across the river to the side of the city. And at the center of the city, kind of like a large tree is going over the river in the middle. And you recognize it as one of those, I forget what they call them. It's a tree you guys say before. Another one. Massive. Its vines are basically like going around the entire city. But roots are going around the entire city, sorry.
Yeah, I call them great trees because my that's like more like a colloquial term for them, I guess.
I had a term for that. I really forgot about it. As you do enter in, you are getting looked at. They don't often get travelers. You see kids are kind of like pointing at you guys, kind of like giggling amongst themselves. And you see just the community going about their business. See large amounts of Fletchers. There's even a few blacksmiths in town that are working on their trade. The occasional trents and small trees moving around the city. You'd even see a few fairies flying around. And you can definitely, there is an inn in town, but it's not traditional. It's not really a place to stay. As you come to the one of the inns in town, the center. It's actually built around a tree. So there's a tree in the center of the establishment. That's leaves and branches giving cover. There's a number of tables that are basically kind of grown. It's like natural tables and chairs. In the center there is also a bar counter set up where there's a bartender there. Various patrons are in here, enjoying their own drinks. Next to you can find a table to sit at.
Well, isn't it exciting? New locales. Aside from its lack of wagons, this place just reminds me of home. Man,
It's
y'all, I'm quite
a little
Rambles.
underwhelming. It's a little underwhelming compared to where I come from.
Well, it's no technological center or model, I'll agree, but the harmony of nature, it is something to behold, for sure.
I think
See
it's
that? Go ahead, man.
I think it's wonderful.
But a few minutes after you sit down, a wood elf male come over you guys. Long hair, it's kind of got tied back in a braid. Black hair, kind of dressed in their common attire here, which is very yes, it's a lot of greens. No more because that's where they are.
Mhm.
But you can see his is more like he's got no sleeves on. His is more kind of built for work. Apron and everything. All right, what will we be having? We don't really have much for outsider booze.
Well, tell me what you got.
We got our traditional red wines, and then we have our own specialty, the Fey wine.
Mm.
He looks at Simon. I would not recommend it for you.
Any chance that a Moon Elf caravan has been by recently and has traded some of its moon meat?
We do have some of that in stock, yes.
I'll have some of that then.
I'm not a one for drinks, but I am interested. Why not?
Fey wine, when it's drank by anyone not an elf, is triple the strength.
I think he's
It
up for the
wouldn't-
challenge,
Oh.
really.
It will knock you in your ass. It's just a warning I'm giving you.
I imagine that it might have some minor enchantment magics mixed into it. Like wine.
Well, the part of the wine, we mix it with the honey we collect from the. It kind of points to the big ass tree in the center of town.
Mhm.
Collect it from there, and so that gives it an extra potency. I don't know what Red Dragon integrals are.
It's the it's the board game.
Well, let the man try it. What's the worst that'll happen? It's not like it'll kill him, right?
I've never seen anyone get killed.
Oh, it's the first time for everything, but I'm here, you'll be alright.
You've already died. What's worse? What's the worst that could happen, right?
All right, so
Well, I wasn't planning on drinking it. I was just interested in why I couldn't have it.
Right, so we'll buy you maybe 2 bottles.
is that what
good
you
enough.
want?
Oh God.
Oh, I know.
Oh no.
That's okay. I don't think.
Well, I was wondering what the strongest thing you have is.
Well, if I'm being honest, I think our wines are pretty strong. They're not really meant to be chugged. I mean, we do got the moon meads. Those are also decently strong themselves, and Fey
This is what I
wine.
can't drink moon mead.
Why is that?
Something sacred to the moon elves, yada yada yada.
You just
Were you
can't
lying
have
to me, Sylvia?
no. You just can't have the reserves. Is what it is. Moonmead made to sell is provided. It's why we trade with the wood elves on occasion.
I can get you a tankard of that if you would like.
What's your favorite drink?
I'm more a fan of the Fey wine.
Sorry.
And I'll take that.
All right. Fey wine. He points to Simon. Fey wine. You got a moon mead. He looked at Fane and Neo.
Fane.
Sorry,
Wine.
Fane and Ignis. Sorry,
Fey wine,
Fey wine.
please.
And you points to Ignis.
I suppose I'll try this Fey wine.
All right. Those are a gold piece a drink. Subtract that from your total. I think for you guys, it's pretty fucking minor.
It hurts.
My gold. No.
How much gold are you running on, Brian?
I can't believe
It hurts.
it hurts. I love my gold. I can't believe I have to spend for my coppers to fuel Capo's crippling alcohol addiction. It's sad.
Welcome to the world.
So, after a few minutes, he'll come back. He's not like he's holding them all and like hold his hands, and he kind of sends you, hand you guys the drinks. The moon mean is, or the moon drink for you there, Sylvia, is purple-ish in color, sparkles a little bit. The Fey wine, it looks like red wine mixed with a tad of green. It kind of swirls on its own, forming weird patterns. All right. Enjoy.
Before you go, what's the what's there to do around this town?
Oh, it depends. You're looking for fun, work?
I don't see why the two are mutually exclusive.
Oh, they can be. Well, they normally have the archery tournaments we typically hold here every week. People like to compete with that. We do have our own races we house out in the forest. We got plenty of fletchers and work and craftsmen here. If you're interested, we do make, I would say, some of the best furniture around. But I'm biased.
Furniture, you say?
Go up the north side of town. Can't miss
We are in the need of furnishings for our manor.
it.
When is this next archery tournament?
Sorry, repeat that. You're muffled.
The next archery tournament.
Few days. I don't know if you're staying that long. Sorry to say.
No.
Otherwise, we got plenty of things. We got, if you're interested in books, I guess we do have our own library. We got the temples here. Just all in all, our own little flavor what you might find in the outside world. There's also you can go fishing along the rivers and such. There's plenty to do if you're looking for just some things to occupy yourself.
Noted.
All right, I'll leave you guys to it. As you guys do drink the Fey wine, it definitely has the flavor of wine, like a strong red wine flavor to it. But then you are just hit with an immediate bash of honey, and then there's a flavor you can't make out, but it's not bad. It's unusual. I can confirm that none of you have ever had this before, so you can't identify the flavor. It's an unusual.
I returned. I am sorry.
Just bark. Not just a flavor.
As an alcoholic, I am intrigued. I would like to figure out the flavor.
Certainly try. Simon, are you drinking yours?
Simon doesn't drink. Capo is.
Yeah, you're
Opening
wasting
up the
it.
faceplate and just pouring it down. Hey, Capo can enjoy his own drink.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sylvia is enjoying her moon mead. Nothing beats moon mead, except maybe Fester's herbs.
Oh boy.
What's that hidden element?
Oh god!
It was a DC 30, sorry.
The DM did not expect this.
I take my alcohol very seriously, sir.
The DM, because he did not prepare for this,
We'll let you
gonna
know
make something
later.
up on the fly, but it is from the berries that come from the main trees, the big ass life trees.
Life tree. Life berries. Good berries, you might say.
Fuck you. They are golden in color. I don't know what I would describe them as, flavor wise. Maybe on the cusp, like almost like a cherry.
It's like mana. The life bread. Life berry, I guess.
Something like that.
Now that I know I can brew my own.
Yeah, good luck with that. You're missing several key ingredients, but fair enough. You guys here enjoying? I mean,
Well,
there is a musician too. This guy playing a violin. And some people are coming into town, coming in, sitting down at the various tables in the area.
anyone interesting that's coming to sit down.
One second here. I just got a notification for my job shit. Okay. Not at the immediate moment. I mean, there are some what you would call the regular guards. They come in wearing their armors, sit down, they remove their helmets. Mix of males and females as they kind of sit down and get some drinks. You can tell that what elves aren't. How do I put it? Unlike most societies where they're driven by work, they seem to take a lot of leisure time.
They're the French.
Bonjour, mon ami. Welcome to the Wood of Lands.
Mm.
Merci.
Yeah, man. If you guys are going to come out and have a fun, I think I'll have my fun. I'm quite fond of the Wood Elf culture. So I'll see you all in a bit. And Sylvia's going to go carouse for a little bit.
Okay.
You
You're gonna
know
wander
what?
around town?
Yeah.
You know what, Sylvia?
Hmm.
I wouldn't mind joining you if you'd have me.
What about your child?
I'll watch them for you.
Do you trust Verleana with the dragon?
No.
I
Yes.
mean,
Rude.
I can watch them.
Oh, what?
Verleana, I hope you don't take it personally, but I know our race.
Verleana would be trying to figure out how do I break a skeleton out of you.
I would
It's gonna be
never.
come on.
I'd at least wait until it's an adult.
Sketchy.
Right. Well, y'all enjoy
You
your time
suggested
with
we turn
the
into a
elves.
dragon.
Yes, Dan.
Sorry, Ignis. I'm going to take my chance to tour around the town.
You gonna
You'll
join
have
Sylvia?
fun. Well,
You want to join Sylvia? Sylvia's carousing. Same
Yeah.
thing.
oh, is
Yeah,
it?
I'm joining as well.
Oh, okay, okay.
Going a sightseeing tour.
Because I also have an appreciation.
It's time for carousing random encounters that the GM definitely hasn't made.
I'm going to go to the
Fuck
furniture
yeah.
shop, and I'm also going to go buy some other shit.
Second here.
Would it bring us bad attention if I just started bringing the dragon around?
Huh?
Probably.
Sure, it would.
What are you doing?
I'm asking if bringing the dragon around because I don't like it being penned up or like penned up in the thingy in the cart all the time.
I mean,
So-
let's be honest. Of all the places you could try and have the dragon be like publicly seen in, a wood elf city is not the worst.
It's probably the best because they're isolationists. Yeah, they probably don't care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
Dragon!
the child on a walk.
Okay. So, like,
Bold strategy, Cotton.
you like holding the child, you let him walk. What? Describe this, Dapper.
I'm holding them. I want them to be safe, so I'm worried.
That
Okay.
it's like a piggyback ride, but the baby's as big as you are, and it has wings.
My God, furniture is expensive.
Furniture's very expensive.
We can pick up some wood elf furniture here.
A desk, a large fine desk, is 140 gold.
Yeah.
So then you got to think about market rate for Elven
Yeah,
furniture.
it increased it.
Well, I
No.
mean, we're not buying it from human settlements, so it should be base price.
No.
True.
Cheap elf labor.
That's the thing.
It's not that taught me anything. It's cheap elf labor.
Is that you have to remember is that in terms of a normal economy, buying things from the place it's from is going to be cheaper than buying it imported to somewhere else. And in fact, it'll be even cheaper than realistically it would be even if there wasn't the import markup.
I'm just gonna post this in session talk, and you can go look at the prices.
All right.
Or is it different every time I load the page?
Let me.
No, it looks the same.
No, it's
You
the same.
said fine
Okay.
desk, yeah. Kazunite.
Sorry.
How?
Well, time to get a king bed.
Just add what you want together, and we'll subtract.
Oh no, I'm gonna figure out what I want because Sylvie's gonna furnish her entire room.
All right, so 3 of you are carousing. Simon, what are you doing?
Maybe just let's see. Carousing through the marketplace, see if they have anything interesting.
I guess because you're in Elvish City, there is Elfin Chain you can buy for 1,200. Sorry, I mean 12. That'd be 2,000. Sorry.
I'm good. But since we're in Elven City, that does bring up a thing I do want to look for. Really, no cap. Do.
What'd you say?
Let me find the name of it. Don't worry about it.
You heard right. You heard
I
the
heard that
words
right.
in life.
About the
Yeah, you
yellow.
did. So, yeah, maybe. But since it's an Elven City, can I look for the Wood of Stars, the holy book for the Evening Star? Maybe it's there a copy around here.
Oh, cute. Interesting.
I want to
I
start
definitely-
collecting those.
You can definitely find one. It will cost you 50 gold.
Sure.
It is also old. It's not. It's got its wares on it. But you can add a What was it called? Book of Stars again? I can't remember what I called it.
Yeah, Book of Stars.
Book of Stars.
Could I possibly repair it through mending and repairing of Kappa?
That works fine.
Yeah.
It's the word of the stars. Okay. Across into town, you can find they do also sell mastercraft weaponry. So these are weapons that are not magical with +1s. I doubt they're interesting to you. But what I want to mention is you can see these elegantly crafted longbows and swords that are beautifully crafted, ornately carved as well and designed. And let's see what we got going on here. So, was there anything you were looking at in particular?
No. Well, Sylvia was doing less like just walking around. She's basically doing bar hopping and mingling with elves.
Okay, give me a D20.
All right.
Roll.
Can't wait to roll a 20. Nope. 17. Okay, I think I need to reload this page because it's looking up. All right, 17.
Okay. Throughout your bar hopping, there's a rumor spreading around of a dragon sighting in the northern Ebony Wood. More hearsay, because most of these elves have not seen a dragon before. There's some remarks going around, some saying it's black in scales, red in scales. But there's no concrete answers. It's just the town gossip of, did you hear? That's what you do find out. Other than that, you do hear the occasional rumors about rogue animals or werewolves becoming a nuisance. Or wrong. Ooh. Jesus. Okay. That's all you're buying.
I mean, I'm buying like half the things on the list, so don't say that's all I'm buying.
871 gold. Respected. Fane, what about you? Anything special?
Nothing.
Just crowds.
Yeah. Showing the kid around. Just trying food. And,
as you're walking around with,
to make sure people don't try to fucking kill me.
As you are walking around with the dragon, you do get looked at a lot, but they don't seem aggressive. They're more curious. You got a few kids that kind of follow you, looking at it.
Till they're okay.
Huh?
They won't try to stab me.
No.
Hopefully.
This is not a witch elf city.
Well, you gotta understand, growing up in a witch elf city, it's instinct now.
The children at most have sticks on them. They're about to baton your ass.
You're about to get into the funny corner.
It's about to become the Minneapolis Police Department. Because apparently we can't go a month without beating some fucking batons. But no, you get this. People are staring at you. You've never seen these dragons, that kind of a dragon before, and now the gossips are going to spread even more. We saw a man carrying a fucking crystal dragon. But overall, your guys' night is very peaceful. You can buy furniture from one of the furniture makers in town. You're one of the people that was traveling your caravan is going to vanish. The one with high elf.
Mm-hmm.
She will not be joining you again. Time being.
Lucky, I was gonna kill her.
Yeah, we know you will.
You know,
Do I make any friends along the way?
You need to do the crowd in downtime, wouldn't you?
No, I'm not like actually like do I meet anyone interesting or is anyone like trying to because again Sylvia's like actively bar hopping.
I would possibly.
Basically,
It's not like-
I'm trying to figure out if any wood elves are trying to get close to Sylvia for the night. Is all I'm wondering.
No.
Alright.
That's not an insult towards you. It's
not an
wood
insult towards
elves.
me. That's how wood elves are.
character is ugly.
Yeah, I understand. That's how wood elves are. It's just fun to blah, blah, blah.
I wish.
Just wondering if it was happening. Okay, now I gotta remove 807.
Unless you guys have anything else, you guys spend the night in town, at your carts, or in the fucking manor.
Let's see, that's 87 gold. Or 87 platinum and 1 gold.
Or once, twice, thrice.
Price.
Yeah, that should be good.
Alright, guys, I'm down to only 259 platinum, guys.
I would say, Brian, a bookcase is probably like 100. Since it's not on the list.
All right.
I don't know what the hell is that? Hell, I gotta look that up.
What is a what?
Don't tell him.
They didn't sell that.
How much to get one made?
It'd be a number of days.
Well,
I can wait.
but we're not. I don't think the wood elves are gonna wait.
I think
Have
can
you
get it
ever heard of
made.
ordering anything?
What are we gonna
Have
do?
to
Have
go
it
through this.
mailed by hippogriff?
We'll give them yours.
Brian, let's go with the 150, and it can be delivered to you, I guess. We'll figure that out.
God, the wood elves who have to deliver that thing are gonna be so pissed.
Really, it's actually designed to be carried.
But overall, the next day rolls around. You guys can start heading out. You'll actually get to Falkenhayn that day. I'm just gonna say. You ready? Say final goodbyes to a lovely city.
Hmm.
Sure.
I guess I would ask. Do they trade often with nearby cities,
Well,
or
it's
is it more
decent.
of a?
They're not like a major trade hub. They sell their own goods.
What do they typically trade to the outside world?
Typically it looks to be of their wines and the furniture and their weapons they do make. Fine,
Hmm.
those things, fine elvish make do sell quite well in Volataria.
Okay. Well. Possibly some furniture then, right? Yeah. I'll put that in later then.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and buy it first and resell it.
I did do furniture flipping in my life.
I suppose you can do it.
Yeah, I'll send you my list of what I get later. I don't want to go through that right now.
Like everyone else.
Now, so all this furniture, is it like blackwood?
Yes. 70 wood.
Nice. Can I
Yeah,
have
a
my
lot-
desk made out of mahogany?
They don't have mahogany.
Only birch.
Birch stuff.
They got birch.
A lot of it is designed. It's not like your traditional. A lot of it's designed to go with the grains or look like it's natural. So sometimes there's like vines or not a vine, like a root. Looks like a root design on legs. It's a very interesting design choice.
Let's be honest, I just bought it because it's black.
I spent a lot of money on furniture.
One way for the DM to make you spend your money.
I mean, it was gonna get spent one way or another. Your real goal at this point, GM, is to make me spend a bunch of money before level 11.
Mm. Alright. Well, you guys travel. I'm gonna say you're gonna have on an eventful day. I really don't know. Leaving out to the town, crossing over a bridge over the river, and heading back to the Fields Volataria, Artracian Fields.
Ooh. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the forced vacation.
The dragon was happy.
Imagine.
Wait, what? Wait, there's a dragon?
Yes. Have you not seen it yet?
No. I believe they've been hiding that.
Well, we keep it. Did we ever figure out the gender of the dragon?
The girl.
Girl. Well, we keep her inside of the cot. She's well, as far as we are concerned, the last dragon. And we may have stumbled upon her via magic.
Well,
She is also my talented.
interesting. Well, good to know. I've never seen one of those things.
It's just a baby.
Just a baby. We do try and keep it a bit of a secret within the caravan, due to if the public at large knew of it, no doubt there would be many hunters looking for the accolade of the last dragon hunter.
All of them will regret it.
A tragedy.
Oh, dear God, Brian.
What?
I hate you.
Why? What did I do?
Everything.
I deserve this fate. I already have rolled one.
Longbows. Longbows.
They're just longbows.
Fair enough.
Hey, this SA gen didn't try to haggle it.
That's true.
So, are we going to see the Duke
Yes,
and get our payment?
that is indeed what we
I believe
saw.
so.
Now, did we decide on a third room?
Arcing Bolt.
Really?
No, not really.
Was the Arcane Library, the Arcane Vault, and the D&D Workshop. Because we we collect too many dangerous objects for us to just be carrying around in my back pocket.
Right, the
Shouldn't
whole.
be carrying anything around in your back pocket.
It's the pocket that, is closest to the skin. I'll feel if someone's trying to pickpocket me if it's in my back pocket.
Sylvia has a really bad touching problem, and we need to have an intervention about it.
I really don't want to talk to her about it, to be honest.
I'm sorry, what?
I was refraining myself. So towards the tail end of your 8 hours, you do arrive towards the city of Falconay on the port. It is a large, bustling city, probably about half the size of Koinix's, but it definitely is. You can tell it's very prospering with trade-wise. Large fields of farms are stretching for 10 to 20 miles outside the city, and you see a number of ships are moving in, like large amount of ships are moving in and out of Falconay, most likely coming from Akomos, as the two cities are closely linked for travel, for trade-wise. Large amounts of carts go in between the Northern Road, which you are traveling on, towards it as well. Large portion of the city is, as most of the buildings in town are a whitewashed color, which is very popular. Large stone walls cover the entire city, and it has a 2-layer defenses. In the center, you can see the palace of most likely of Duke Thorn. Going to the town gate, it seems like the guards were informed of you, and you get to go through a little easier this time. Not everyone really talk to you.
I thought they'd just let us go in easier now because we stopped saying we were traitors.
This is the evening. The sun is starting to set as you arrive into town. You want to head towards where the Duke is. I'm gonna take it as a yes with you guys. Be very gulpy.
Yeah, let's go find the
Just
Duke. Let's get paid. The Duke.
It's payday, guys. Second. As you are going through, as you do enter the town, though, you are currently in the midst of a festival. The town, it's a lot hard for you guys to get to the palace as its cities are currently full. See that people have kind of flocked to the town too for festivities. Fuck! Party! There we go.
Yep.
I got it out of my system. Don't mind me. Struggling.
staying away from any circus tents.
I wouldn't worry about it this time. You can also see that around the town there appears to be mercenary companies that have also been hired. You guys can recognize them because they're pretty. They are known. You see members of the Rogue Hounds, kind of stationed around the city. Most likely after the incident at the capital, they're starting to hire extra protection. But in comparison to the Voltarian guards, the Rogue Hounds, they look, how do I put it? Sketchy. They look like the kind of people that would stab you in a back alley.
Or attempt to steal your dragon.
Which, I mean, I wouldn't go past them. Heading towards the center part of town, past the main plaza, towards the the palace itself. There's a large festival ground set up. You see the occasional firework going off, and children laughing, playing. People are playing the many I'm struggling tonight. The stuttering's bad. The festival games are currently being played. Banners and streamers are hung. I think what Simon and Sylvia might know this. This is, as you guys are looking at the banners, this is the celebration of Volataria withstanding basically its founding when Rudon became the emperor. So it's kind of like their national holiday. They have it every year. You guys have Simon and Sylvia have definitely seen this before. There's even a mock statue of Rudon that has been erected. But on that, you guys can make it towards the palace gates and see the palace guards kind of like watch you guys closely as you enter or approach the gate. And one of the guards kind of walks forward. He's wearing heavy plate armor, can't see his face. He has a red cloak on. Just approaches you. I presume you are the friends of Haas, old Haas, correct?
That's what it is.
That would be correct. Yes.
Kind of gesture for you to enter.
Enter away. Do.
Enter the count, guys.
Yes, the vampires are weird too. As you
It's a duke.
is count below or above a duke? No, vice counts are below dukes.
Lower.
Yeah. I actually have a photo that's saved. I needed it.
Looks like
Counts are below
Lord.
barons.
So very high up there.
It's Baron. It's Lord Baron. Count.
This is
Viscount.
what I'm using for.
Oh, you're using a different one. Okay.
Using this for reference. Not accurate, but works.
That's fine. You can. Yeah, that looks more like a fantasy thing.
Which works fine for a fantasy game.
Mhm.
As you guys do enter into the palace, like the guards kind of like they take control of your horses and they bring you to park your carriages. There are several fancy carriages here. You get the feeling that Haas is also hosting a gathering.
Mhm.
Well, hopefully we're not underdressed, right?
I think I did buy fine clothes at some point.
I'm not dressed for the occasion. Scandal.
I did not.
Nice.
Well, I'm a moon elf. I understand.
I think I have my armor.
Here's
Never
map
caught the
thing.
best unless they're my best. Tenses.
I will cast prestidigitation to clean up any grime or dirt from the travel on everybody.
Luckily, I do got some nice clothing. Ooh.
Gotta make an impression, guys.
Yeah. We'll see what type of impression we make when we open the doors.
As you approach towards the palace doors, but I should get the palace for you guys. It is a large 5-story palace. It's a mix between defensive and decorative. Yeah, primarily the palace is also white in color with some. I can tell it's been whitewashed and everything, which is make it look nice. The wood on the doors are very fine carved. You can tell the Duke has a lot of money. That as you approach the gate, the palace guards will kind of open it up for you, and you do see a handful of people in the entryway. It's a classic stairs on either side going up to a level. Got a door in the center, and the classic fantasy design. Chandelier hanging up high. Just some people dressed fine clothing, talking with each other. And one of the palace guards go, if you're looking for Dukas, he's on his 3rd floor study.
Thank you. And Sylvia will start making her way there. If any nobles give them weird looks, she'll just look at them and says, "Look, I needed to make sure I didn't wear the same thing as her."
Nobles look at you, but they generally don't care.
Mm-hmm.
To them, you look like you're possibly mercenaries. Not worth noting.
Mm-hmm.
So you head up the central the stairs. Is this a banister?
A banister
stairs.
is like a rail.
Yeah, it's the rail. Banister, yeah. It's got. My brain's fried for some reason. A large painting of Dukas can be seen on the 2nd floor area. And you guys can follow the stairs up. Occasionally, some of there are guards scattered around. They'll point you in the direction you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of spaced out evenly. Then you arrive on what looks to be the door they mentioned. There's even a guard on the outside of it, and the guard will open the door for you.
Yep.
As all 5 of you kind of saunter on in. See, it's a lavish study, bookshelves on either side. There's a there's a medium-sized table, about 8 or so chairs around it. A large and ornately carved desk can be seen in the middle, with a window behind it. You see Hawes is sitting at the center table, not at his desk. And he's currently in a conversation with an individual you can't see. Their back is to you. Hawes will give you guys a smile. He's currently drinking some, looks like tea.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get up and walk over to you guys.
Well, good to see you again.
Good to see you all. Imagine you succeeded if you're back here.
Yes. We were victorious against at least one of them, one of the leaders of the demons.
It was a flawless operation, if I do say so myself.
Good to hear. More demons killed, the better. Was it very much trouble for you?
The leader was one by the name Trinity Stormcaller or something. She was a fairly bothersome opponent, but we did manage to defeat her in the end.
I'll show him the axe.
Well, she wasn't all that much trouble.
I know of
Was it-
Trinity. I've heard of her exploits. She's rather infamous, but not overly destructive.
Yeah. She won't be bothering you again for quite a while.
I think ever.
Interesting. Fane, careful with your choice of words.
I know.
That's your one warning from the DM.
Let me lock in.
Remember, Bane, demons are supposed to be able to come back because they just reform Gehenna and then come back. More powerful ones
Haas-
take a long time.
Oz kind of gives Fane a weird look, but doesn't consider much of it. Well, as I had offered, I shall pay for 3 of your rooms. You simply inform me of what you would like them to be like within reason. I will not be dropping thousands on them, but enough to make them decorated.
I assume that Verleana has the list.
Yes, we have quite a few modifications that we toyed about with, but I believe this is what we overall came up with. If this will meet your approval.
Do you have the list for me?
Yes. An arcane laboratory, which we're we said was going to be in that tower. I don't know what floor that would be on.
Okay.
We had the smithy / artificer workshop. That'll be outside. And the arcane vault, which will be in the basement.
Yeah. He agrees, and he kind of like folds the paper up, puts it in his pocket. I'll see to it. Considering I have access to the place myself with a secondary card, I'll see about getting it properly situated. Take a few days, if not more.
Oh, yes. And, well, if you're not terribly busy, I do know you have other company here. I would love to pick your own brains about some other furnishings in the future.
Most definitely. So he kind of like, I do think he's going to start walking towards his desk. I figured he'd be back in a few days, so I was preparing some extra payment for you. You know, kind of open one of the drawers, and he will throw a bag towards Verleana. I think that suffice. As you open it, there is 2,000 gold worth in sapphires.
Ooh. I'm gonna go find what spell requires 2,000 gold worth of sapphires.
I don't know. I just thought it'd be cooler to pay in gems.
This will do quite handsomely. Where did you get this many gems?
I operate a small mine. Well, I say small, it's quite expansive. There's a number of the mines built around Vulcanheim. The region's actually quite valuable in the gem trade.
Yeah. Something new I've learned today.
But we don't exactly say it publicly.
Well, as a spellcaster, I do have quite a need for gems. So it's good to know where I can procure more.
Vulcanheim produces a large variety: rubies, sapphires, emeralds, the occasional diamond. We don't produce as many as the dwarves, but as you can tell, it pays for the estates.
What exactly are you celebrating about?
He kind of looks towards the window, see the festival. They call it Volatarian Day. Rather original, but that's just what it stuck. The day in which Rudar became emperor, and celebrating the survival of Volataria during the second scourge, and the subsequent, sorry to say, but witch elf invasion. Something they it's the day you celebrate too. The defeat in the war?
No. The day of. The beginning.
Beginning of the war. Interesting. I thought countries normally celebrate the victories they've had.
The victories are important to remember, but defeats even more so, lest you repeat them.
That is fair. Never considered that. You do hear a slight chuckle from the man at the table. As House goes, oh, Fane and Verleana, I think this individual knows you. That's why I allowed him in.
I will look upon him.
It's a witch elf.
I
All which elves
partake,
go with you.
I partake this might be a private endeavor. But, nonetheless, I'll let you converse with your friend here. I have to return back down to the ball.
Would you allow us to join you after?
I would not tell you no. I would simply remark that you be careful with presenting yourself, as I don't think you would like to make an ass of yourself in front of powerful figures.
Are they powerful figures of this region?
We have a few, most of them are from this region. We got a few from other countries that like to come here during the festivities.
Hmm.
Yes, I imagine you have quite a few from the Trade League.
Indeed. But Hawes will leave you guys to it, because final nod. As Verleana, you recognize this man as Egg Death.
Wouldn't I recognize him as well?
I believe you would too.
Well, it's been quite a long time since I've seen you. It was right after graduation, was it not?
So this is our Ripper Egg Death. I believe that's shown to you. Right? Click it again. There you go. Graduation, I believe, was the last time I saw you. I'm merely checking in. I heard of you and Fane making friends with a powerful noble. I thought I'd stop in.
Ah, yes. We have been quite busy.
As have
This
I.
country is rife with opportunity.
Kind of looks to the other party members. I see you
Yeah.
making plenty of friends.
Yes, let me introduce you. The moon up there is Sylvia. The Aasmiar is Simon. Of course, you know Fane. And our newest addition there is Ignis. There's also a fire elf, a female traveling with us. Was a troublesome student. Perhaps you heard of her.
I do believe I have.
She's rather infamous throughout a large majority of this place. But we've been traveling together for about 3 months now.
Interesting. You find interesting company as per usual, Verleana. As do you, Fang.
Yes.
Oh, tell me, do you have anything of interesting to note?
No.
I'm not merely here to have a friendly chat. I'm here to see what you're up to. And see how trustworthy your friends are.
I'll invite you to converse with each of them and ascertain for yourself.
I can judge them now. I see them for who they are.
I thought Verleana was that judgmental.
We're rather light for our people.
You wouldn't survive very long in the north if you think I am judging you too much.
No, it's just, as you'll learn with me, I enjoy making jabs at others. Mostly at Verleana's expense, I would say.
Making jabs at others to hide your own insecurities, I'd imagine.
I don't have insecurities.
Sure.
I know I don't need to tell you this, but that was a lie.
Thank you, Fane. I obviously could not tell.
And
It's a
please,
pleasure.
Fane, why don't you list insecurities you found in our travels?
Another time. I merely came in to check if either of you have anything you would like to note. I'd recommend you send me something to head back home with. So that my long trek was not just for nothing. Sure, you done much.
We killed dead demon.
I don't slack off that much. We've been quite busy, and I'll give you a full report.
Perfect. I'll be in town for a number of days. Give you plenty of time. But for now, you can enjoy the festivities of this rather kind of like has a slight look of like he's had a pretty blank face. He has a slight look of disgust when he's referring to the festival display.
Would you blame them? It would have been our day's celebration if we won.
They wouldn't have an opportunity to celebrate. But oh well. The past is the past. We can only change the course for the future. Well, I merely came by to speak at Haas, see what you're up to. Send me any words you have. Send me your report in a few days. I'd appreciate it.
And how's my mother been?
She's been quite well.
What of the cold?
The Colt's still fine. We had a minor scuffle here and there, but that's about it. Reason why I haven't checked in on you for some time. One of the houses got uppity, as you would call it down here. They attempted a coup d'etat. Didn't go very far.
That must have ended horribly for them.
Oh, yes. They have been strung up on the streets.
Very good.
I thought I'd merely mention it. Something everyone should understand. Kind of like looks the non-witch elf party members. Going against the Witch Queen has always ended in disaster. But I'll leave you to the festivities for the night. He's gonna get up and he kind of like fixes his shirt. Enjoy your conversations.
Yes, and you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Shall do.
We'll speak soon.
He'll walk out and he'll head down one of the hallways.
Yeah, Simon watching him go will say, "Oh, he certainly was an interesting chap."
Yes. And next time, Fane, when I say something that is more than likely false, don't negate what I say.
You already knew that it was a lie.
Was it
Yes. You have a very obvious tell.
Oh yeah, and what is it?
I'm just gonna walk away.
Walk away, realizing how much you fucked up.
No, I don't want to.
You called me on my bullshit.
You called me on my bullshit. I gotta walk away now.
You
How,
fucking
I
dipshit.
can't believe this.
Yeah, no. Sylvia is very Sylvia doesn't take bullshit from people. If someone tries to call her bullshit, she'll call their bullshit because it's really hard to tell when she's doing bullshit. Granted, she
Everyone's doing
she
bullshit.
does have
You'd be a
insecurities,
perfect witch elf, except
but she does have insecurities,
nice
but
people, and
she's
that's not good.
really good at hiding. You haven't figured it out yet.
Maybe I haven't. I just
Yeah, you have.
I'm telling you. Shh. It's okay. I know. Anyway, let's carry on.
Yep.
Well, now, now that that's over with, any questions from the group, or should we move on to the party?
Who exactly was that man?
Yes, we weren't graced with his name.
Oh, yes, right. Fane, would you like to do the honors? Or shall I?
You know him better than I do.
Ah, yes. His name is Agadoth. He is, what is the best word to describe this?
A prick.
An ass.
A person who needs a punch to the face.
Well, I suppose you could call him my father.
Huh.
I will never retract my statement.
I won't.
I'm still
And
calling
your
him a
comments
prick.
have been noted. It will be included in my report.
Eh,
Fuck.
Mm.
No. No.
Please, no.
Sylvia
Fuck.
just chuckles and says, "Have I ever been the person to say something that was actually couth?"
No, not really. However, he checks in from time to time, make sure we're actually not just goofing off. So, nothing to it really.
How much
He's
of
harmless.
our objective is he aware of?
Well, right now, none of it. I haven't made a report since I left the academy.
It sounds like you're trying to forge your own path, as it were.
Yes, you could say that.
Yes, I do.
So apparently I ordered the wrong battery for my Apple.
What, the Apple Watch?
Okay. Is it just mine, or is
Yeah, this
okay? Thank you.
mine's
Sylvia's talking to voices in her head
so
again.
giving me more macaroni.
It starts talking.
I'm sorry, my wife brought me food. I thought I muted myself.
That's nice.
Sylvia's just having a mental breakdown.
No.
All right.
I don't need an Apple
I'm
Watch.
sorry.
What's an Apple Watch?
Did someone ask me something before that happened?
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh. It would probably be in our best interest not to mention anything about what our main objective is. If you wish to tell them about the pilgrimage itself, that's fine. The best way to lie is to leave in elements of truth.
Let us can be the ones who concern that. Right, Verleana.
What?
You're going to write the report. You're always more.
You have your own report to write too.
I know.
I'm not doing yours for you.
Wait, Payne can read?
He can
I
read, he
many
can't write.
languages. I can also write many languages.
Thane, your writing looks like that of a toddler.
Just because it's chicken scratch doesn't mean it's not.
I'd like to mention there is a garden kind of near in the room. He's slowly banging his head against the back of the wall, waiting for you to leave.
I mean, that's why Sylvia hasn't said anything like about anything
He
because she
doesn't
imagined
care
it was
what
someone
they're
else.
trained not. They're not trained to listen in like that. He's just like go.
Yeah. Anyway, but I guess we'll all leave. So now that we're here, should we get some fine clothing for the festivities, and so that we don't look like assholes the next time we walk into a noble estate?
You already look like assholes. Just go.
Let us pick up some clothes.
Yes, we're gonna find clothes in the middle of the palace. Are
I
you
mean,
daft?
we could.
You're gonna go raid. You're gonna go raid Haas's clothes.
I do believe Duke Thorn is gonna notice if you're wearing his wife's clothes.
Yeah.
Not if I wear
No. Obviously, the joke will be is that I wear his clothes and Fane wears his wife's clothes.
Ah, yes, we're back to making asses of ourselves.
And that is how we get thrown out of said palace.
Anyway, let's
Not
go.
enjoyable.
The guard looks at you. If you're looking for clothes, we do have an in-house tailor that has some things.
Oh, that's convenient.
Haas is prepared for these events. You'd be surprised how often he has sudden balls. Happens quite frequently.
I am sure.
And where would we find this tailor?
Next floor up. Can't miss it.
All right, guys, ready to pay 100 gold pieces for a dress?
Now, are you permanently stationed in this room, or are you just here because we're here?
I'm following you.
Oh,
I'm here to ensure your own safety.
our safety. Well, that's you have your work cut out for you. But I appreciate it.
I'm aware I have work cut out for me, just from the conversations alone.
However, don't fret. I do have something that will ease your burden a little bit.
And
I will hand him a flask.
Sylvia Jester's assignment is this man managed to get himself killed in a school.
He will refuse your offer, but he will give you again a gesture of thank you. All right.
Ah, yes, can't drink on duty.
He gives you a nod. Clothing, fine. Cost 15 gold pieces. So those who need fine clothing, it costs 15 gold.
I will be taking that.
Already got my Soko drip.
It does not take you long. The guy, as you walk in, it is a magical tailor. The shit takes you under 5 minutes to get properly dressed. Perks of magic.
I would like to talk to the tailor about making me kind of specialized clothing to hide my face. Or like work with my mask, I mean.
Just get a different mask.
He
Or
has.
just a different mask. I can go with a different mask.
He offers you masquerade mask.
full or half.
It's half. He doesn't have full.
I can't wear that.
Well, he's willing to modify it for you.
I need full.
Just put a piece of cloth on it, and now it's a full mask.
That works too. That's what he was going to do. He'll design a black cloth.
And it makes it easier for you to eat.
That is true.
Can I wear a hood over it?
You can. You can wear a hood. There's no etiquette telling you no.
Okay, very good. I will be doing that.
Yeah, there's no etiquette telling you can't do that. Okay. So after about half an hour, you guys are set. It's like at most like 7 o'clock. You could go down and enjoy the festivities.
All right, well, let's have some fun.
You guys were ready for the surprise ball.
I was actually kind of expecting it.
I was, but you know, prestige.
You know, I think we're around this level when we had the ball in the last campaign too.
I think you were closer to. Yeah, you were. Go back. Fucking you, the fucking bot is picky with playlists. Whatever, we'll stick with this one. All right, you guys can head down. The grand ballroom, which is the centerpiece of the estate. It's around 200 feet lengthwise, 75 feet widthwise. There's balconies on either side wrapping around, and there's also a grand window display. And there's doors that are open right now. It leads into a central courtyard that has a garden, a pool, a little running waterfall that you can walk out into. There are some guests out there. There are guards spread about the place. It is very heavily guarded. You suspect there is not a place here that is not being watched. You can tell ever since the capital, they are definitely taking security very seriously. The campaign does not need more oil.
Cross corridor.
Let's die hard.
He actually banned it. Thanks to
You actually, yeah, it is
Every
actually banned.
campaign since.
I love all your Alp's fine artwork. I love that. Sounds. You see, Haas is currently mingling with some people. There's a mix of nobles. Some of them look to be minor nobles. Some of them be the major ones. Let's see. I think Simon might recognize one of them. Simon, you recognize a. He's called Victor Krutzenberg. He is you know him because you're a Veil Watcher and you're part of the military. He is the commander of the entirety of Southern Voltaria. So anything south of the mountain range is under his command.
Would
of the Dragoon Mountains.
Would Sylvia know him because of her combat medical
I would
experience?
say so. You've never seen him in person. Like,
Never seen him in person, but would know of him.
Yeah, you know of him. I mean, you've definitely seen paintings of him or pictures. Because I never talked about it. There are pictures in this campaign.
Mm-hmm.
There are cameras.
Oh, lovely.
They're magical though, so there's like magical effects and everything.
Yeah, so it's like a snapshot painting rather than a
pretty much.
Necessary.
I love Freerun, how they did photos. That's what I imagine.
Okay.
So you're telling me my crimes have been caught on camera?
Absolutely.
They don't have that, and they got you see a random Flash Fane's just stealing apples.
Flash Fane hears that charging up. He looks over there. Flash, his mask is caught with 2 apples in his hands.
Does Dear Victor have a official title?
Yeah, give me a second here. I'm trying to get something real quick.
No problem.
I was trying to find a photo of the Freerun thing, but it's giving me very mixed results.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking weebs.
Absolutely.
Disaster.
I agree.
He's just referred to the Southern Commander. Unless you want me to give you the fucking Germanized version.
Maybe.
Oh my god, let me go find it.
I'm just looking for correct spelling.
Ver Commandante.
No. I mean, you're pretty close.
I know I'm very close. A lot of military
I'll
terms.
post it on Roll20 for you.
Thank you.
That would be his official title.
Yeah, Sudlika Commandant. Yeah, I knew Commandant was the right one.
Yeah, Commandant is commander.
Didn't know it was Sudlika.
Just like how the other fun thing you see in the modern German military is Führer a lot, because Führer means leader.
Mm-hmm. Caesar was also.
People get very. Yeah. People get really antsy when they see the word Führer.
Führer.
It's a Nazi.
Mein Führer. Oh yeah.
What was one of the titles? Oberstadt Ubushland für Kommandanten. Some shit like that.
It's
Had
a
leader twice in the fucking name.
It is. I mean, it'd be the leader of all leaders. It's basically like it's more literal translation, or the commander of all leaders.
I will actually display the artwork for you too. I do have a few things prepared for this. I don't have every MC, some of the major ones. Fucking Verleana, look at you going all gothy. I respect the drip. There you go. See him? There you go.
Yep. Man, he's young actually. If that is like so as a representative of his age.
The three of you look good.
You can go ask. Another one you would recognize. You would find out I do have a few, like one of them prepared. There's Bjorn the Vogel of Jotelberg. I'll display that for you. You'll probably never talk to these individuals. Like,
Time to go talk to Bjorn.
He's wrong Bjorn.
It's one of his descendants. He came in on a raid.
Oh, I can't think that.
Bjorn was an earl.
He was.
He was an earl. It's 5 years.
He named every single one of his children Bjorn for some reason.
Except for Leaf.
Except for Leaf.
God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Bjorn's son.
So people are intermingling. There's a few people dancing. There's a kind of like it's a smaller orchestra. And you see there's a few local musicians playing music. Waiters are going around serving food and beverages for you. They do offer you guys drinks. They do have you can also ask for specialties if you would like.
I want witch elf beer right now.
They don't have that.
Sylvia will take a glass, but she won't actually drink it all night. Simply so that the waiters will stop asking her if she needs a refill.
They don't.
Now they're gonna start asking you why aren't you drinking your beer or liquids.
It's a champagne glass, thank you very much. And this isn't the first ball that Sylvia has gotten into by accident.
You need to stop that. I have a bad tendency. I walk into a noble's estate and there's a ball going, and suddenly I'm
here. Suddenly I need fine clothing. It's happens a lot. You know, if I was more promiscuous, Hans might be a half elf right now.
Whore.
What?
It's a joke about how Sylvia's been running around Volataria as basically an 18, 19-year-old elf sit for 4 years.
Everyone, give me a D20 roll.
Absolutely.
This is gonna be us punishing Rec. Can I have advantage?
No, it's not. We're not punishing Rec for what he said.
D20.
You punish us for what we say all the time.
Yeah.
I
think
wasn't.
it's only
I was
fair.
also zoned out for Rec. I don't know what half he said.
It wasn't too bad.
You responded to it perfectly too.
It
Well,
was a little strange, but
it's not a little
bad.
strange. It's a joke that I've been making like this entire time.
Yeah, you whore.
You're
I get
on
it.
board, aren't you?
What's the? That's the highest. Still, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
By one.
By one. This will be fun. As you guys are going through, what'd you say? No one's dying yet. As you are all doing your own business in the ball, I don't know if you're are you guys like going after random people and talking, or are you just sticking together as a group?
Sylvia would split.
Intermingling.
What'd you say, Brian?
I'm intermingling.
Perfect.
A room full of powerful people.
I know, I agree. D20 was for a fun little encounter. Sylvia, as you are walking around, a man kind of accidentally backs into you a little bit. I see a fine red cloak and outfit. He turns around. Oh, terribly sorry for that.
Oh no, don't be sorry. It's happened sometimes. Neither of us is really at fault. And Sylvia will curtsy a little bit as she says this. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Vasily.
Sir Vasily, I am Sylvia Moonshadow.
First moon elf I've seen. Yeah. Along with your entourage you entered with.
Yes, moon elves are not known for staying within walls. We find them a bit too trapping sometimes.
Interesting. I'll display this for you only.
Alright.
Here's the menu, see?
Lovely.
Have fun.
I will. You.
Try not to whore yourself out.
I'm not you. Sylvia doesn't engage in relationship with the quote unquote mortal races. Which point Sylvia looks to him and says this. I do not recognize you. Are you a relatively newer noble, or are you from foreign lands?
I'm from Forum. I came here on behalf of Haas. He invited me.
Ah, a friend of Hans's.
Yes. He also wanted to negotiate better dealings with my realm I produce.
And what specialty might that be?
I think you could take a guess. The only realm that's sought after in the world. The vampiric variety. Vampire realm.
I have heard it is quite sought after. The moon elves, at least those who stick to traditions, which is mostly just the leaders and their children, are only supposed to partake in the moon mead.
I see no fun in that. You should partake in all of them. Perhaps we should discuss more of the moon meat, though. I'm always fascinated by it, but don't know the recipes.
Well, they are supposed to remain a secret within the caravans, but I would not be surprised if the recipes have made their way into the human realms and even the realm of vampires through half-elves.
He is not hiding his true appearance.
Mhm.
He is indeed a vampire.
Yeah.
But nobody else in the room really gives a shit. You have a feeling that they're held a little different.
Yeah, I mean, Sylvia is giving him cordial respect.
I'll actually just put for everyone too. Fucking all of you. This is what she sees. Let's play for you guys?
Yep.
I always gotta double check.
Damn, that's some fine facial hair.
Simon, stop sipping over the males.
Are we sure Simon is straight?
Oh, yeah, you're sure. You're sure.
Yeah, sure, guys. Sure, guys. Looks silly nervously. Your name does. Oz did speak highly of your company. But a bit ago, he was talking about you defeating demons. Yes?
Yes, we are becoming quite proficient in dispatching them. It has, there have been many obstacles in our journeys, and the demons are a majority of them, it would seem. But in reality, it is not simply because we specialize in that. We are problem solvers. If someone has a problem, well, we are, and they need it to be fixed, we try our best.
If you are interested, I have a proposition for your company.
Sylvia,
I have need of experts in that regard.
Oh, do you? I'm sure that my company will be more than willing to take it on, but I think I should hear the details of your problem first so that I might be more prepared to convince them to take it.
Simple endeavor, really. But one that has proved incapable for some of my subordinates. I don't know if it's because they're weak or stupid.
Mm.
But there's a demon running amok in my swamp. It's disrupting my supply line. I'm losing profit. Quite a lot.
Is this one of the few named demons, or simply a very powerful variant?
I don't know that much. All I know is they appear to be servants of Murad. So, they smell like shit.
Yes.
But in a swamp, it's kind of hard to use that to smell them. Considering the entirety of a swamp smells bad.
Well, I think,
If... Go ahead.
I think that my company would be more than willing to fight more demons, especially those of Murad. We recently came into contact with them, and, well, we are not very big fans.
I'm delighted. Speak with your friends and get back to me later tonight.
I will, and it will be very hard not to find you, sir.
I don't believe it'd be hard. You'll find me. I'll leave you to your mingling now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Your new job.
I'm going to already assume not, but I'm not going to be able to play in here yet.
What?
I'm not going to be able to play music in here yet.
I mean, you could give it a shot. I mean, there's areas you could set up. There's a mix of people playing stuff.
Yeah. It's such a
I was going
large...
to play a metal band, though, which is not really fitting.
Yeah.
You got
you
the
could...
battle axe, and you need to start playing Black Betty.
Black Betty. Yeah.
You could give me a performance check.
Could I find the owner? I want to, the Baron. I would like
Do you want to find it? Yeah, you can find Haas. He's intermingling with some other nobles. You can definitely go and talk to him.
I will walk up to him.
And before he gets a chance to talk to him, Sylvia grabs Fane by the ear and says, I need to talk.
You know,
Is that what you're doing?
No, it's not. I was making a joke.
All right, what do you say to Haas? He looks at you.
I want to play. That is alright.
Oh. You want to... Sound like you play some music. Would you like me to stop the other bands for you?
No, I'll try to mix it in between.
No, I can do that just fine for you. And he's going to put his fingers in his mouth and a ear-piercing whistle is he going to then gesture to cut the other bands off.
He didn't let me finish speaking. Ah, fuck. Oh, he brought.
You're a friend of him.
I
He
can't
thinks
choke now.
he's doing you a favor.
Nat one.
All right, go ahead. I need to get off. I need to get off Vasily's accent.
26.
Holy shit!
Pretty good.
Yeah, you did fairly well. Some of the nobles aren't overly huge fan of the genre you're picking, but it sounds decent.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it like kind of try to be softer with it, kind of more of a softer metal.
Are you gonna try and flamenco it?
Roll me a d20.
16.
One of the
one of the nobles flicks you a ruby
Fuck yeah.
for 50 gold.
That's
I
a-
will nod to him, thankfully.
Yeah, what does that give? Oh, M&M. All right.
Accepting payment in a public venue.
It was
Well,
a
I
tip.
can't- it was a gift. I can't say no.
And Haas goes, see, nothing to worry about. Put on a good show. Keep it up.
and now that's all you're
You
doing all
haven't been
night.
paid yet, or just glaring at him.
Oh, the other musicians are not happy. This is
Yeah.
how rivalries start.
This is how you get Bard assassinated.
How did
Fuck.
Fane die? He got stabbed.
With a violin.
They found him bludgeoned with a violent bowstring shoved up his ass.
you know how sharp those things are?
They are ridiculously sharp.
I cut myself on them before.
All right, we're gonna go. Fucking Ignis, what are you doing? Come on, don't be shy. Talk to people.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
pick us up. What do you want to do?
Let's see. Ignis would like to see if there's any sort of, I guess, fire elves here. Curious if there's others from other countries.
I'm gonna say there are no fire elves. There are elves here, but not many. The vast
Interesting.
majority are humans.
Good.
I'd rather not say they're a variety of elf in fear of Fane going on a rampage.
I fucking hate high elves.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Right.
There's got to
Well,
be at least one high elf in here somewhere.
There is, but I don't want to specify
Well,
where.
I would like to find the closest high elf and shake. Anyway,
Shake his hand.
right,
Point
right.
him out the Fane.
Anyway, what was I saying? Right. Ignis would, if there's no fire elves, Ignis will, I suppose, look to mingle. Maybe look for some individuals that have been dealing with. I look like more trade.
Ooh.
I like to hear what others, the sort
You
of
could
industry-
definitely go talk to Vasily.
Oh, the Lord of Sealy.
He's a trade man.
Hmm. No, why not? Why not?
What's the
He
downtime
seems like-
activity for fucking carousing? What the hell is that? Damn, sorry, right? Yeah. We might do that to give you guys some other things here. All right, so since all of us are going to be doing this, I think what's the check for carousing too?
I think it's like your level plus 100, D100.
No, the carousing check is and from Xanathar specifically is like I think it's
Okay,
persuasion
everyone,
check.
give me a persuasion check. This is not going to cost you anything. This is you talking. I think this is a great way to make some friends.
Persuasion?
Yes, this is for carousing.
I'm gonna just stick with Verleana for the most of the night.
No, that's not bad.
Oh, not bad.
Who am I missing here?
Oh, right. Sorry.
I will. Yeah, I'll use a Flash Genius to +5 that.
Why do you have advantage early on?
So,
That's a wizard.
18.
There are spells for this.
Oh, you're enhancing ability
Yeah.
yourself.
All right, I'm gonna post this in session talk. Motion. Depending on your check there, mark down your player chats how many contacts you made, or if you made a hostile one, mark that down. Made nothing, no well.
I hit 9. I assume I made none.
You made none. 6 to 10 is nothing. 1 to 5 is hostile.
Thank fuck.
I think that'd be useful. That way you have an ally. Or you've basically this is you guys going up to these people, talking, and put in the brackets noble or vault or but noble. Because these are all nobles.
Upper class carousing.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, upper class carousing. Sorry, it's the broadcast. Sorry. We. But everyone, neon. Yes. Fucking 3 nobles. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you're best friends.
Neon did good work.
Yeah. No merch.
Bots dying again. Show another pin. Oh, 1 second here. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Sorry for the delay. Un momento. That's fuck did I go? Oh well. I had to be held off. So Ignis, did you want to go talk to the man? Or no.
Yes, I will go
Alright.
talk to the man.
You can go talk to Vasily. Ah. You are one of Sylvia's friends.
I suppose so. Yes, I've recently come in contact with their group and have joined up with them. They're quite the interesting sort.
They are all interesting. I mean, one of them just played music for the entire place.
Well, they're skillfully indeed.
What did you wish to speak about?
Well, I'm a merchant of sorts. I'm looking to expand in the future. So it's goes good to talk to others and make new connections across the world.
Are you looking for connections, advice, a trade offer?
I suppose some advice would be good. I do not know too much about you, though. My name is, of course, I forgot. My name is Ignis Grimborn. I hail from the Isles of Ash.
Ah, the fire of a cult thorn. Don't meet many of those. Not in this age. Yes. I am Lord
Yes.
Vasily. As you may know, I run my own little company and sell the vampiric blood wine across the world.
Vampiric blood wine. I haven't heard of such a thing. Do you sell to the islands?
So whoever will take. Calthorn's not my biggest customer. I might get the shipping out there once a year.
That is possibly why I have not heard of such a thing. Do you have any to partake? I assume my group would be very adamant about trying this said blood wine.
He'll kind of snap his fingers, and one of the men you didn't notice before behind him, they're all kind of like probably his guards, will present a cup of it. Always carry some for samples.
Well, I will partake. I will drink said blood wine.
It is a very fine wine. It's a mix of rum. It tastes really fine and fruity like wine, but then it also has a kick of rum with it. Like you would take a sip of it, like ooh, but it doesn't have the bad aftertaste. You can see why it's pretty popular. Gets you shit faced, tastes good, no bad aftertaste.
How long have you been running this business? This is quite refined. I've never had anything like it.
300 years.
I suppose if it's just taking that long to perfect the recipe.
The first 100 years it didn't go very good. 200 I got the recipe down, and now we're shipping quite well.
Well, it must be a very, very profitable business, especially if you must ship all over.
But I also don't just sell those. I main moneymaker, but I also sell other things occasionally.
Of course, a merchant must be flexible. For the
That's
market.
what I should
will
tell you.
always-
Be flexible in your trades.
Yes, now to put all your eggs in one basket.
That's why I do simple runners. I don't do large convoys with tens of thousands of gold worth. Send out a few thousand worth on a convoy, maybe. Keep it safe. But if you are looking for some merchandise, I'm willing to work with you. If you're starting.
Yes, I'm always open. I've actually come here to sell some furniture made by the Wood Elves. Very fine product.
So that should do you some nice profit.
I
If
shall.
you'd like, I could always use another runner.
What exactly is your runners do?
Well, you just transport it. They're not illegal. It's just what they're called.
I may be open to it. Of course.
Runners get a portion of the profits. Rest come back.
Well, I'm open to the idea. But I do not control where the caravan I'm currently working
That's
with
the point.
goes.
You can sell it where you want.
Oh.
I don't have a particular place in mind. If you're flexible, work with that. Be a nice little income for you. Consider the offer.
Well, let me impress. Well,
Anything else?
No. Well, thank you for the advice, and might be. Let me think it. Let me mull it over as I drink this wine.
Sounds good. Get back to me.
Mm.
Show this kid you guys his fucking work order.
Thank God we have an actual merchant on the fucking caravan now.
No. We're not paying taxes.
Yeah, shh, we're not actually.
Simon, you talking to anyone?
Yeah.
We talked to. Or are you just
Um,
doing random mingling?
Most likely random mingling. I do want to see if I can overhear what Southern Commander Kutzenberg is doing.
You little eavesdropper.
Oh.
His name is so long that Roll20 is blocking half of it. I find that hilarious. If I could do this. No, I can't do that. Oh well. Give me a perception check, please. You're just gonna kind of eavesdrop.
1 second as I get my thing up because it doesn't like being good on me.
So you're just listening in the conversation. Nothing special.
Yeah, just in my own conversation, but if anything interesting pops up that might be deadly, might be bad for the Watchers as a whole, just if anything I should probably know about comes up.
Why are you sending me that, Slick?
I'm mad.
About
So
what?
annoying. got every other fucking song on the channel, but just the one fucking which else song is it?
Oh, you're talking about the YouTube channel. Okay, I was like, what are you yelling at me for?
God damn it. Son of a bitch.
So, see, Victor is kind of gathered with a few other officers that seem to be kind of occasionally intermingling. And a big focus of the conversation is Victor is they're kind of talking about the demonic activity in the area. As you listen, and you have a feeling that Victor is not a huge fan of the Veil Watchers. He does remark that the fact of the matter that the prince was able to be touched by a demon in the capital city has proved more points that the Veil Watchers might be inadequate, no longer able to fulfill their duties.
Shit.
And some of the other officers do agree. If the prince can be touched in the own capital, the most defensive location in all of the empire, they're not doing their job well. So why should they keep funding them? Victor is mentioning that he prefers to stick with his method of the knights, and he wants to further employ more of them. You do hear him mention, he does mention Hans and Laura. He mentions that Hans was one of his former knights, and he's proved quite effective before he was transferred to the Northern Front. If he can get more men like Hans, he believes that he could easily keep up with the demonic incursions. Now, he's not like being an ass about the Veil Watchers. He does give them respect, but he just believes that maybe their time has passed.
Yeah. Simon is getting what he's talking about. Some part of him wants to agree, but the loyalty to the Veil Watchers just makes it hurt to think about.
Exactly. He gives respect to the Veil Watchers,
Yeah.
but he just the fact of the matter, they didn't do their job.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he does mention a part that you kind of try to forget about. All Veil Watchers kind of try to forget about. He mentions the infighting that occurred 100 years ago. In the rundown, I'll give to the player, everyone here, what he speaks about, as all the nobles these guys are talking about, is there was the secession crisis in the Veil Watchers, with the Watch Commander being killed, with nobody apparently to lead. It broke into infighting, which crippled the Veil Watchers' capability for a time. Another thing he mentions is that they're also not officially connected to the government, so the military has no control over them. Otherwise, that's about the extent of the conversation before they start to veer to other topics.
Man, that sucks to hear. Damn.
Sucks to hear, but sometimes the truth hurts like a coconut being thrown at your face.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they just veer to other random topics. Some of the lords are talking about some of the things that have been going on. You will get the information. Victor is fairly young for his position. He is only 28. And he's in command of the entire Southern Front. But despite his young age, he, even like the other commanders, and even he's very capable in his position. It was not out of power or like a family position. It was out of merit. Some minor details about this man. Most likely, I never will talk to him ever again. Who knows? Because I don't have the northern. There's a northern commander and the southern commander. I don't have the northern figured out.
Yeah.
Actually,
technically speaking, there's commanders for several fronts. Is that the point? Anything else?
That's about it. Sadly.
I don't mean to burst your brother bubble. All right.
No, it's what he's
question.
speaking is truth.
The truth hurts. Fane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you doing anything special other than playing the music? I gotta go to Verleana. Fuck you. Verleana, you're up.
Okay. I
Here's
was
your
just gonna hang out with Verleana and do my music.
Okay, you are hanging out with Verleana. Verleana, what do you do?
I was spending time just basically socializing with people.
Okay.
Two contacts I made were Sir Victor Kreutzberg and Duke Thorn.
Is that what you chose?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we go with a dialogue with Kreutzberg? I'm curious about that. How do you go about that?
Yes. Well, I found it smart to insert myself into the conversation.
Supposedly towards the tail end, the point the Simon was listening to. I don't know what they'd be talking about, but you can just. Let me think here for a second. Trying to make it fit naturally. I mean, if you walk up to them, they will look at you, and then you can try to interject yourself. They're very sociable people.
Ah, yes, the capital attack. Nasty business, that. But I'm glad we were able to put it down safely. Oh,
It kind of looks you up and down.
pardon me.
We?
Yes. Me and my compatriots were responsible for quelling the little incident that threatened
Oh,
us.
you yes, those individuals.
Verleana Voidmoon. Pleasure to make all of your acquaintances.
I like man just kind of go through, and Victor goes, Victor Krutzenberg of Wolfsgrund.
Delighted.
So you're the company that saved the prince. Interesting.
Indeed. Well, we took care of the demons. Unfortunately, we were a bit too preoccupied to deal with the curse that was placed upon him. But
End of the day, the prince lived, which we gave you thanks for. Auditors, I would like to say, that you're going by. Is that what I'm hearing correctly?
yes, that is what our moon elf compatriot came up with, was that little name. But yes, that is what we're working under.
You also did work in Dragonberg, did you not? Morgan spoke of you highly in her report.
Yes, we helped quell a little incident there. We've been quite busy throughout Valataria.
Oh dear. Unusual to see a witch elves. Yes.
Yes, we are quite traveled, trying to, well, not exactly certain with my compatriot and his reasons for traveling, but I'm attempting to broaden my horizons with the world outside the realm.
Did you not also work with a Typhe? I heard reports of activity out of there.
Well, yes, sir, we did.
Hmm. Your company has truly traveled. Interesting.
Yes. We've been through the capital and back. Even had a small stint of time over in the wastes. But nothing too terrible.
Good to hear. Well, I appreciate the work you are doing there. I suggest you'd keep it up. It's a good look for you. Especially since your exploits have reached my ears.
I'm quite flattered by that. Wouldn't presume that you might have need of us in the future.
My men might. I do not know about me directly. I deal with the grand scheme of things. I move regiments and companies around. It'd come down to my officers to decide whether they would need you.
Yes. I do imagine Hans and Laura are getting quite busy lately.
Their workload has doubled, but they're doing quite well. Among the other night groups we have, Hans and Laura outperform the rest. But that's to be expected with Hans.
Yes, he did seem like quite the capable fellow.
Skills unmatched.
With Laura backing him up, that is.
The knights require a cleric. That's why we work closely with the churches. Backing of a cleric, they typically perform better.
Yes, that has worked remarkably well for our group as well. Though, without the actual cleric, we're having to rely on more mundane means.
Let's see. Tell me, where are you next traveling to?
That is a good question. I, for one, am wanting to start heading a bit north. I have personal goals that are leading me in that direction, but I believe some in our company are wanting to head down to the jungle of the moon.
Never been there, but I've heard tales of it. It's truly a wilderness. But I imagine you're wanting to head north to return back to the realm, correct?
Eventually. After all, the point of this journey was to broaden my horizons a bit out of see the world outside of the realm, and the way that people live their lives and how they interact. Gain a bit more worldly knowledge.
If you don't mind me asking, what is your capital like? I've heard only rumors. I'd like to hear directly, if you'd be so kind. Here goes the look at notes.
Goes to look at notes. Well, it's nowhere near as sunny as this place. It has quite the dour atmosphere, I will admit, but that is not pardon it being just up in the north. It's a city shrouded in darkness, with a perpetual storm overhead. City itself is quite large. It's a little bit larger than Königsberg, but it's incredibly cramped. A
I'd
lot of
imagine because of the island, right?
yes, have to squeeze in everything that you can. A lot of houses built in near a bunch of workshops. It's very smothering for some.
Fascinating. And what about this tower I hear of?
Well, personally, I've never been inside of it, but it is quite a feat of engineering. It stretches far into the heavens. It is probably the largest and grandest spectacle of the city itself, though it is the Witch Queen's personal residence.
Fascinating. One day I hope to make my way up there, take a look at it for myself, but that would require friendlier ties.
Well, we'll see what the future brings. Perhaps one day I could take you.
I might take it by an offer.
I do hope you'll keep me in mind then.
Give you a nod. I think that's about done for that conversation.
Yep.
Little party got to get social mingling done. You haven't done this in a while. I don't think you've done this at all.
Oh, and one final
No,
thing.
not really.
Hope it wouldn't intrude too much if I occasionally messaged you. Just to check in and all.
I do not see the harm in it.
After all, it is quite the distance for regular communications.
Understandable. I would not be opposed to it as long as it's not constant. I do have work.
Indeed, I would never dream of interrupting your work. After all, we're all busy individuals.
All right, that sounds fine to me. You making these connections. Perfect. I don't know how to feel. The party has met 3 powerful individuals.
I
Technically
want
2
to
right now.
talk to Verleana really quick.
Go ahead.
What is your plan with that one?
I'm assuming
Yeah.
we are away from them.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
can walk
obviously.
away. It's
Yeah.
it looks at you like, what do you mean that one, motherfucker?
I want to hop down to a different voice channel.
Okay.
I don't want other people hearing it.
Realm of
Would you like the? Oh boy, I got it. Fuck you. Sit tight, children.
Those assholes.
I gotta go listen.
Yeah. So, how are you?
Not.
Oh boy, secret chats.
Not particularly good, to tell the truth. But
I roll perception over here.
a little late for that, my friend. A little late.
No.
Seems. I saw the commander have heard of our group. That's. And with their stance, it's only more pushing to. A pushing agenda and view to that the Watcher's time has been spent. It's not a.
It is not a small opinion within all of Altaria.
No, it's probably opinion I even share, but the truth is painful.
Maybe.
I mean, we've seen. I mean, even at the carnival, there was no one but me. That is. And with the prince being there, that is completely unacceptable. It's just. Wow.
Well, Simon.
And you saw the states. No, don't
I was going to say is that
do that.
if we are successful in our endeavors, maybe the Watcher's disappearing is not necessarily the worst thing.
No. Look, I'm not saying the Watchers disbanding is a bad thing. Far from it. It's probably, with Hans and Laura's example, the Watcher's time probably is done, and for a new age of knights and of that nature to go across the land, but to be a member and to see it fall apart from being such a young age within it, it hurts. It really does.
Well, all things come to an end, but
Yes, but not things like this, and not in your lifetime. You know?
Yeah.
that happens to old cities or realms, but never to you. You know,
You
never to you.
Yes, maybe to a one that has an age more akin to the mortal races, such as you. But to elves, things coming and going is the natural way of things, which is what
Oh,
those
yes.
followers of the Moon Elves preach. It is actually one of the reasons why I do not partake in relationship with mortals as well.
But this is just much more than a mortal life or a town dying. They've been around since the second scourge, 600 years. That's more than even some elves live.
Yeah, this is more
This
than
is much more than just some feeble thing dying. This is a whole pillar of the land going away, or the possibility of it.
And how many knightly orders have disappeared at that time as well? Many that you surely don't know of.
Yes, but not as notable as the Watchers. Of course, like I said, a town can go, a person can go, but the Watchers are big. They're stationed in the capital, they're stationed all the way out here. It's strange. Something this big possibly going away.
Well,
Okay, what the fuck did I miss?
while we were fanfare, Sylvia
Yeah.
nods and says, and while that may be true, at the end of the day, the Watchers will never truly be gone. I believe that they started out as mostly volunteer force. As even if the demons still remain even after our endeavors are complete, as long as you fight the demons with the ideal of the Watchers, they will never truly be gone.
Your words ring true.
And
Though I hope I don't have to brush up my resume too much.
well, you can always just train the next generation to be your more idealized version.
Or it can be a knight like Hans. Their group is still hiring, I think.
No, they're not.
Maybe. They're not.
Recruited by them, they die on a weekly basis.
Yes, but they order from they get
Hey.
knights from the other knightly orders.
They do die on a weekly basis, but they do have a wonderful pension plan of being resurrected.
They do.
Something Simon, I'm sure, would appreciate.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I've died to being disinherited. It's very funny.
Ah, yes.
So, Verleana making connections with the higher ups. How was he like in person?
I thought he was quite the entertaining and great fellow. He was quite curious about our realm, so we engaged in a little bit of a cultural.
Yes.
Speaking of which, Vasily did offer us a job.
Who is Vasily?
Who?
Lord Vasily of the Vampire Rooms.
Sylvia,
Yep.
give me a perception.
Yep. Absolutely. Let me just get my character sheet back up. And she is being, quiet. But perception. That's a 16.
Vasily is keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, I imagine he is. And she is.
And you know vampires, you can assume he can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, seeing that, Sylvia will just give him a friendly wave.
It just gives you a small nod.
Yes. Evidently there are demons of Murad inside of the swamps. And he would like for them to be rid of.
Mhm. We're at the swamps.
He is not.
And
Hmm?
I was going to ask what specific type, what exactly demon lord they worship and follow.
Demon of Marat. They
Of
are.
course, the swamp.
Yes, they are using the swamp as a mask, it would seem. It and well, I'm not sure on what type exactly. According to the Lord, is that his servants are too weak or incompetent to deal with it. I'm sure that any that he has sent after them did not bring back any meaningful information.
Do you think the knights with them, the one with the halberd with the 2 demon stones?
I think it is highly likely if they are capable. They are being led by someone.
Yes.
And I, for one,
So,
don't want him to escape again.
yes, and I don't want them those demon stones to remain in their hands. They need to be taken and locked away.
So I guess at this point is a group vote. I think we should assist Lord Vasily.
Yes, but didn't you also want to head down to the jungle of the moon?
I did, but I would rather not speak of that at the moment.
Raises an eyebrow.
I
Right.
guess the cherry swamp would be somewhat kind of roundaboutish on the way.
I
It
mean,
would make more sense to go there after our engagements.
it may behoove us to assist Lord Vasily. Perhaps we can secure a passage to the jungle of the moon without having to pay for it.
Oh, I'm up for the idea. If anything, we can make our way towards Dirtmire, and secure passage if he does not provide for us.
Yes, and it will be a shorter
Sure.
excursion to the island than it would be from here.
You'll get north eventually, don't you worry.
Well, I'd imagine he would be sailing back. After all, it's quite a long carriage ride.
It is.
And riding a swamp is just...
Okay,
Well.
if he is making way back to his lands via boat, perhaps we can ask for passage with him.
Sorry.
Oh,
Jesus
fuck.
Christ, man.
That was wild.
Fuck.
And what was I gonna say?
These are turning to jump scares. Jesus Christ.
Well, that is the question. If he actually hails from the swamps, I don't know if he just mainly does business there.
I guess that is a cultural question. I'm pretty sure that the vampire lords are based out of the swamp.
Well, they run the swamps for making alcohol.
Yes, I'm fairly certain that Verleana is very familiar with the alcohol of the various nations.
There's good alcohol
No.
to find in this world. I will find it.
On the Lord
Rest
dog.
assured.
No idea. No idea.
If we.
What were you saying? Hello? Somebody was speaking and they died.
Simon.
Yeah.
Although he does that sometimes, he might have just died. Something about his Canadian internet.
I don't think he's Canadian.
I know, it's really bad.
Oh wow! Did anyone else see that? He wasn't even unmuted when he spoke.
Oh boy.
Well, everyone salutes Simon. He is off to join the T-posing Portal Land.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any apprehensions about this Ignis?
No. Conning more demons is well, it's needed for this world, and if I were to help Vasily, then that would be very helpful in the future for all of us.
Hmm.
Knowing more
Simon
levels and
finishes clearing his throat.
oh, there he is.
Oh. Finished T-posing there,
Yes,
Simon?
I'm back. Yeah. Yes, I'm sorry. I was talking to a friend. My bad. Anyhow, if we are to undertake this job, I would like to be a little more prepared than we were last time.
Yes.
Potions, certain countermeasures I can bring up.
I believe
This-
that we should make some greater antitoxins for all of us. As well as I'll need more of
Yes.
this ointment in case they try to inflict us with any diseases.
Are you able to craft
yes.
any resistance potions? I know most are resistant to poison within this group, but it's just a favorite of them. Also,
I-
blindness. That was particularly a bad one.
I don't think I have anything that can overcome blindness, but I do suppose that I can learn how to make resistance potions. They're not difficult, it's just time consuming.
You know,
Yes, I know. Just if you had them currently available, we could buy them.
the
That
whole
would
direction
cost
of this conversation is
pretty penny.
bringing up what Sir Kreutzberg was saying. We really should find us a cleric.
Yes, it would behoove us.
I'm sure if we can find one to hire at the temple, right?
No.
No, but there are people with powers equivalent to clerics that I know of. Sadly, to go get them would be an arduous task in and of itself, and then not to mention we'd have to travel halfway across Altar to get to where they are.
In hindsight, it's quite adventurous journey, which would pay little to no. Well,
Oh no,
it wouldn't help us.
it would cost us 10,000 gold to get them.
Oh, that's quite a lot.
Yes, and that's actually the minimum. It could be a lot more.
I'm sorry, do they have a bounty?
No, he's dead.
Hmm.
This took a turn. Damn.
Well,
Well,
I
actually,
suppose-
technically speaking, we don't need to go get his body. But that is a adventure for another time.
Well, it would make my work easier with that.
You are not raising his skeleton.
I did not say that.
You're not raising
I think
him.
we're implying it.
Well, I would say that if we are going to be taking on this job, then we could spend at least a week here or so to get prepared, since it'll take time to get those items, right?
Yes, it will.
And then we can prepare our journey and see what Vasily is, if he's going that way, or if we have to find our own charter.
You're
I
talking to
also,
Vasily now?
yeah, I think we're ready to take the job, so Sylvia will make her way back to Vasily.
Oh, he's gonna come to you.
Okay.
He's gonna materialize in the shadows between you guys.
Sylvia will, seeing that, will give him a short bow and says, "Sir Vasily, I'm sure you are aware of our decision."
Of course. To answer your questions, you'll come with me on ship. Unless you want to walk.
We appreciate your generous hospitality.
If you'd like more details, I don't know what we're dealing with demon-wise, the makeup. I don't know those details. None of my men have come back alive.
You know what they're operating out of, roughly.
I can tell you they've been attacking me on the swamp road, so if you know, I operate at the old Heron. It's an old place. It's nice and secluded from everything. So the road between there and Dirtmire is where I've been attacked, and along some degree the northern road. So that road's your best bet. And since Moret's filthy little creatures specialize in swamps and such, they're a bit of a pain.
Yes, we are aware of their tendencies, but we are more than up to the task, I assure you.
Perfect.
I don't, if you mentioned it, but what is the compensation for this task?
They are quite well. I don't have a set amount at the moment, but I think you appreciate it.
Financial compensation it is.
I be paying you gold. Is that the problem? Is that what you're asking?
No, I was just wondering what your payments entailed. Gold, gems, whatever. The Duke here paid us quite differently than what I was used to, so I wonder if you were something similar.
I could pay you another thing if you want.
I believe that the currency shall suffice.
I know Haas likes to use gems because he's got an abundance of them, and it makes a statement. Gems are more flashy than gold.
I imagine a long-lived individual like yourself would have found many a interesting thing. Perhaps a spellbook you're willing to part with.
You see a magical variety. I shall consider it towards your payment. I'll see what I can scrounge up. Hopefully you are all what Haas said.
I can guarantee you we are what he said and more.
Wonderful. And I would like to ask, and you can tell who I truly am. You have no problems with that. I've had various peoples in the past be, how do I put it? Disgusted, I think is the word.
I'll look to him, and then I'll look to myself. I'll look to Fane, and look back to him. Ah, yes, we're quite used to the discrimination.
Merely making sure. You try and stake me in the heart, I will fucking kill you. Okay? Doesn't that will work wonderfully. I don't know. People are crazy.
I will give you that Fane is crazy at times.
I have nothing against vampires.
I mean, you're not a high elf, are you?
No. I'm human. Well, was.
I'm sorry, that was a joke in poor taste on my part.
I'm sorry, I did not understand your joke.
Hmm.
Maybe it's the modern day humor I don't get.
Perhaps it is, but I think that we should celebrate our current partnership with a drink.
What
Yes, you should
delightful
try the
idea.
bloodline.
Are you offering your blood? I kid.
Uh, at which point Sylvia just chuckles, and she's being super cordial at this and says, "At least take me out to dinner before you try and eat me."
Suppose.
I mean, if you did that, would you not technically be having her for
It's
dinner?
both.
It could be interpreted multiple ways.
Food and drink. But let's just drink. Whatever.
Yes.
I will give fair warning. I will attempt to keep keep you safe for the most part, but there might be one or two of my spawn that might disobey me. Just be prepared for that. I will try my best. I cannot guarantee. I say 98% safety.
Well, if we could
If
not.
you're fine with them being reprimanded by us.
You can kill the bastards.
All the way to that level. You wouldn't want them returned.
No, if they disobey my orders that much, they're no longer useful to me.
Oh, there's still plenty of use for servants who disobey.
Not in my world. But do as you see fit. This is a fair warning.
I respect your way of handling business.
He'll offer you guys some blood wine from his personal stash that he carries with him.
I assume Verleana at this point, used to Sylvia not drinking anything but Moonmaid, has already taken Sylvia's portion.
No, I am taking your portion, but I've got other nefarious needs, designs with it. I think it's time to stir the pot a little.
Are you? Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Yeah.
I don't know how you're getting his letters into the portal.
Well, we can depart in a few days. I know some of you have your own business here. Wish not to interfere.
I think it's a splendid idea.
Well, you don't have to hold yourself on returning back home on our account.
Even
We're
though
traveling that long, but
this is vacation.
oh,
Well, can't exactly go see a sightseeing very much, but Oz is a good host. Anything else?
No.
Got a job from a vampire.
Yes. I can't wait for Verleana to try and become a vampire.
No.
why would I do that?
Because you
Can I
didn't
become a
last campaign.
seraphim?
It wasn't last campaign.
Oh, well, the campaign
Yeah,
before
there are
last campaign.
ascension rules.
What, Simon?
Other ascension rules. Can I become a seraphim? I'm tired.
Sometimes vampirism's not all it's cracked up to be.
Alright.
Alright.
You know, Capo's not here. I can take one of your feathers. You'll never know.
would like to cap off the night by dance with the Duke.
Oz?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion.
That one.
Does the Duke have a wife?
Yes.
I'm
We
gonna
don't
dance
know.
with her.
We do know because the jokes were made about it.
I had the wrong thing. Right above it. It's the same modifier, but I can roll the right skill if you would like.
I have a further right skill.
Alright.
So I'm becoming a stickler for that. I think we'll stick with the other previous roll. I suppose I'll accept a dance from you. You can
Is his
enjoy
wife
it.
jealous?
She doesn't entirely care. This kind of thing's common.
Yeah, it's very common for noblemen to have to dance with multiple women throughout the night.
Same with a woman. There's a problem if he goes to bed with the individual.
Yes.
That's grounds for a divorce.
Yes, and Volataria is very, very strict with
Monogamous.
marriage law.
Who would try to seduce a Duke?
You.
You.
No comment. No, it's just a dance. It's impressing people.
Although it's impress people, you can always dance with Hans, although I'm pretty sure that he's still pining after Laura after all these years.
Are you implying the Duke is unsatisfied in his marriage?
Yeah. What?
Oh boy.
Where did that even... How?
That he was pining after Laura.
No, Hans. Hans, not Taz.
Hans.
The
I
knight.
didn't hear Hans, or I heard Hans.
No, Hans, the knight. Anyway.
Too many H's. I'm sorry.
There are a lot of H's.
It's German.
It is there. Yeah, it is a very, very popular letter in the German language.
Like most fucking German words have an H in it.
No, I mean H. I think it's just one of the most common letters in any language. I think S is the most common letter in the English language.
Fane.
Fane is dead. Ding dong. All right, time to unmask him while he's T-posing.
Don't need to unmask him. I already know what he looks like.
And the portal comes in with the metal chair. Boom.
Oh.
And that's when Verleana sends the next letter.
All right. That's session.
All right.
I think it's a good ending point.
And with that, we'll call it here for today. As always, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. And remember to stay frosty. For those of you watching this on YouTube after the fact, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and ring the notification bell if you want more content like this in the near future. And if you wish to support the channel or our artists, please view the links down in the description below.